And we are live. Try pulling it up. Try pulling it up a bit. Just a little. That's a little better. Just a little. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Getting those thumbs up on their way in. Yay. Yeah, I don't have a chat yet. Somebody say hello. I don't see chat. There we go. I had to click a button. Hey, hey. All right. So paintings on the screen are from last Monday Night Live. We'll get Vanna over here to show them to you. You gonna say hello, Alan?
Hello, Alan. Hello, everyone. Where should we start?
That's okay, Monica. If you have to leave, you have to leave. We have no chains on your ankle.
Yeah.
Just the ball. Wendy is here. Judy's here. Everybody's here. All right, babe. Go ahead.
Would you like to?
That is just a flip and drag that we did last week. A real quick one at the end. Dried beautiful. It is. It's really pretty. I think I may resin that one. Next is Alan's Crazy Eights with the flash in there, right? Because it's very sheeny. Sheeny, is that a word? Sheeny?
It's brilliant. That's all I can say.
Oh, Lisa is a first timer from Kansas City. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you found it. I dropped it and couldn't find it. Yay. Thank you. And that was my Boilermaker, which did not work. But we're going to try that one again tonight. I got my shot glasses. But it's very colorful. It's still pretty. And that gold in there is beautiful. Sandra, I have tutorials that go from supplies to shipping. You can check those out on my channel. This was the one that I called your turtle, but it's nothing like a turtle anymore. Well, his head is there, actually. It's a bit towards you to take the glare off. There you go. Brian, we just started right at 9. We haven't done anything yet. It is really cold here, too. I cannot get this garage warm today. I've been at 70 all day, and I was trying to get it hotter in here to possibly do more resin work after the live tonight, but no. We were asking our Amazon device, I don't want to say the name because then she'll answer me, what the temps were all over the country. We were naming different cities. But it is 1 degree in my hometown with the wind chill at -13. Yeah, Those minus wind chills are not nice.
And the coldest place was somewhere in Russia at minus 43,
47.
47 degrees.
Yeah, in Russia. And that's not with the wind chill. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold here. It's actually, what was the temp when you got home? 27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was minus 17 when I left for work this morning.
No, not minus 17.
No.
You said minus
17 below. Well, it might as well be minus 17 when it's actually.
It's just too cold. That makes your boogers freeze. And that is the worst.
Oh, paint boogers are the worst.
No, they're not. So what are you doing tonight, Mr. Welch?
I don't know, but you're going first.
Oh, I'm going first tonight. We're going to do our Boilermaker first. Yeah, it's just too cold. I mean, I have had this heater going since Alan left for work, 6:30? And it's still only 70 out here, and it's set on 78.
No, it was 10 of 6 when I left this morning.
Oh, a minute earlier.
Because I was supposed to be in at 6.
So, I better get an apron now. Maybe that'll keep me a little warmer.
Sierra, where are you? Minus 22.
It's 50 in Arizona. That's cold too.
Place is not snowing, Nate.
Ooh, we need to tape up that windowsill. That's freezing cold. Yeah. That's where all the cold air is coming from. So I bought 4. They came 4 in a pack, but I'm only going to use 1.
Montana, that's where I want to move.
I'm not moving to Montana. I'm going souther. Souther. Just want to see if it'll fit. Yep. Okay. So if you watched last week, I was trying to do a Boilermaker. No, not a shot and beer, even though a shot and beer might warm me up right now.
Sierra says it's the best place ever. Minus 22 and all.
Well, you know, if you have a fireplace and your house is well insulated, and you don't mind your high heating bills. Our electric bills are high in the summer for the AC, so it's just like a flip-flop, I guess.
Capricorn Queen says it was minus 35 Celsius in Toronto.
Yeah, that's too cold for me. Yeah, that's Berber. Can you hand me that OGX? I just want to wipe a little on that shot glass on the shelf.
This?
OGX, the one behind it. So you have to watch the screen because my eyes are a little fluky today. So I just put a drop on my finger to rub inside the shot glass. Be a little easier to clean. Well, I shouldn't say that because then I'd have to do the back side of it too. But it will release the colored paint. And I don't want to touch the canvas because now I have that silicone dimethicone on my finger. So if you're getting bare spots, that could be what it is.
My call.
All right. So Alan is stepping away for a second to take a work call. So if my mods can watch for questions. If you have questions, put them in caps. If you need a link to my Amazon shop or my Etsy shop or to Ellen's channel, they're more than happy to give you those links. So let's get started. I'll use up this old white first. Ooh, that's really cold too.
No. I would.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour that in there. Now this is the base paint, guys. It's not the white pouring paint. Okay, so I need a little bit more in there. I just mixed this before we went live, so I don't have to stir it. This is a 12 by 12 canvas, so I don't want to use too much paint. The reason I'm using the base coat for this technique is because we want to drop the shot glass in there, and I wanted a thinner white paint. Okay, so I'm going to go with some shades of purple this time. I have a Liquitex Deep Violet. And I think we'll use some lavender. These all have treadmill silicone in them. If you're watching for the first time, all of our paint bottles have the silicone already in the paint. Just to mix it up, I'll put a little bit of indigo in there for contrast.
Green beans here.
Are you calling her a green bean? Okay, and let's follow that with the Liquitex Light Blue Violet.
Leanne wants to know, what's this pour called again?
I call this the Boilermaker. I don't know if you've ever seen guys drink beers. They'll have a beer and they drop a shot down in it. They call it a Boilermaker.
Monica knows I love her. She just told me to shut it.
So I'm going to relayer.
Elizabeth Crowder wants to know, what kind of silicone again?
Treadmill silicone. You can find that in my Amazon shop.
And Daly says they call them lunchbox here.
Lunchbox.
Well, welcome, Sierra. She said this is her first live.
And then I'm just going to end with this one because I am going to swirl it just a smidge. But I want to fill this cup to the top. So we need all the paint we can get as far as color. I hope I didn't fill it too high though. All right. This is the silicone that I use, the Spot On treadmill silicone.
Brenda Campbell wants to know, what do you use for your pouring medium?
We use Elmer's Glue All and Floetrol. Okay, guys, we're going to drop it in. I hope I don't make a mess. There it goes. I'm just going to cover it with some white.
Missy, you're not too late. We've only been at it for about 15 minutes and we're on the first pour.
The first one, yes. So now I'm going to take that cup and flip it. I did not hear that shot glass hit the canvas. I hope it's not stuck to the bottom.
There it goes.
You think the sound effect made it fall? Okay. we go. Oh, it did stick in there. Darn, darn, darn. That's all right, because we're still going to move it around. It's so pretty, though. I had that happen on the last one. The cup. It's so pretty. So immediately following that pour, and I did not spray this cup. Can you grab my torch? It's on the resin table. Not that one. That's the sticky one. It should be right on the end. I meant to bring it back over here today. I'm so sorry. We will give this a torch. Bring up those cells.
A couple of questions that are popping up. Melissa wanted to know if you saw Nate's post on Facebook saying they need a picture of you holding one of your paintings.
I saw that. I saw it right before I went in to go eat dinner. I saw that. Oops.
Okay. Josh wants to know, how was it for use between Elmer's glue and purple painting? Not sure what you mean, Josh.
See the cells? They're so pretty.
Terry wants to know what made you decide to do a Boilermaker.
I was thinking of my dad the other day about Krupnik, because we drink Krupnik when we get sick. It's a Polish liqueur. It's like a honey liqueur. And I'm like, I should drop a shot glass full of paint in white and see what happens. So that's what I did. It's kind of like a sandwich pour, because you are sandwiching that color in the white. But it also gives you a white base, because that's what hits the canvas first, so that your paint flows better too. And you will get a lot of cells because of the white paint.
I'd like to welcome Dusty Ketchmarek. Says his first live, attempted first pour today, and is now addicted.
Yep. Welcome aboard. The Cray Cray train. So I am kind of happy with the way this one came out, especially this. And I will show you guys up close in 1 second.
Imagine if it had worked out how you had planned it.
What?
This is a happy accident.
It's not an accident. This is how I planned
But
it.
your cup didn't. Your
Oh, well. We'll know better
shot
next
glass
time.
didn't come out the
I
way.
probably didn't hit it hard enough. It stuck to the bottom. But I still got the effect that I was looking for. It's very pretty. I should have put some metallics in there, and I didn't. Oh my goodness, I did a painting with no metallics. Mark that one on the calendar. Okay, I'm going to bring it up so you can see it up close. Isn't that cool the way that celled out there? Like. Sierra, we usually do 4. Sometimes we can sneak a 5th in there. We're running pretty fast. We go live till 11. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way.
That's all
right. I'll let you slide. And the pastels are a little too light for skins. Oh, there might be one there. We'll see. So if you're new too, I pick my paint up and usually to make jewelry. And I do have a new video that's going to be coming up this week on snap jewelry. I'm going to show you how to glue and cut and all that fun stuff. And there will be a promo code for the product, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to film it Wednesday, so it may be up Wednesday night. All right. Clean as you go, guys. It makes it a little less hectic if you have a little OCD like me. Do you like how I said little? Put that in the bucket. So, any questions on that pour that you need to ask? Do it now. Just too light. Too much white. All right, Mr. Welch, you are on deck. Shelly wants to see another. Hey, Shell, if we have time after the fourth one, we'll do another one.
You know what that means, Shelly.
I'd like to try it with black. See what it would do with black.
You're going to be doing another one.
Only if you go faster instead of so slow.
I can't. I'm deliberate.
Yeah, I want to try one with black too. Maybe with metallics or color shift in metallics. I have 4, Shell, so that one's already in the bucket, but I have 4.
One was bought for painting.
No, I bought all 4 for painting because you didn't buy me a bottle of tequila, so.
How do I figure out what new gadget to try? Well, a lot of times people send me gadgets.
Yeah, we haven't checked our fan mail box either.
I checked it, I think, Friday. Something with great big cells.
Well, that's not going to happen with us because our paints are pre-mixed and we shake them, so we get a little bit smaller cell. If you want big cells, the best way to do it is 2 drops of silicone right after you mix. Give it just about 3 or 4 turns and you should get big cells. Well, Carol, I can't have that going on here.
What's that?
Making my clothes fall off. Tequila. It was 2 ounces, Monica. I don't think I put them in my Amazon shop. I probably should do that. I'll do that after the live. I'll put the shot glasses in the Amazon shop because they were prime. I ordered them Friday, and they were here yesterday.
Do you have any plans for this round?
No. I have no plans for any of that canvas over there, Al. I like tequila too.
Some tequila likes her.
Oh, the cup. The cup was, I think those are 12 ounces. So it was a 2-ounce shot glass and a 12-ounce cup. But I didn't use 12 ounces of paint. So after you put the shot glass in, it's going to bring your paint level up. Now, I'm going to give you a warning on that, Al. When you spin that, it will slide off of there. You could put tape down and have those push pins touch the tape. Do you want that? I'll help you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Grab the sheet. That's pretty sticky. So when you're going to tape this down, you want to put the tape on your push pins and not on the... Actually, we could take the push pins right off and tape it directly to the...
That's what I was thinking.
Well, now I lost my end. Don't you hate when that happens? My end of my tape dispenser. Oh, for crying out loud. There it is. I found it.
Did you tell everybody you bought me a toy box here?
I did. I bought him a toy box. 3 drawers. Did I put my stuff in it?
The gadget box.
The gadget box, yes. So I'm just gonna stick it on here. I don't know if that's gonna work, Allie. We'll see.
Stick it.
So I started a sale on Etsy today for jewelry for Valentine's Day, since we just finished our painting sale and auction's done. Everything's going tomorrow. We have all boxed ready to go. I look like a shipping warehouse out here. Thank goodness it's on the other side of the garage. But I'm trying to weed out some older stuff on Etsy to make room for new. So, Alan, when you spin this, spin it from the turntable and not the canvas, okay?
Right.
So I think you'll be all right. There, new toy.
I love your toys. Person with the most toys wins.
What, you're putting all your stuff in your toy box? Oh, we are blurry.
Should put all my toys in before I.
Hey, Kristen. Carla's here. Everybody's coming in.
All right.
Man-sized toolbox.
I can't get out into my shed right
He
now.
still has a whole drawer that's empty, too. Look at all
not-
the new toys I can buy him.
So,
Oh, you're revisiting.
I'm revisiting something that we both have tried once.
It's a mirror, Lori. Upside down. Just for focus.
This here is from a Healthy Choice. It's a pretty much steamer tray. We have prepped it with our push pins. One of the keys to this wheel is to make sure that everything is level. We are good that way. We are not so good that way.
Which way?
Back end.
It's usually the front you have to lift.
No, it's actually the back end.
Really? That's odd. It's not, let me see it. It's not gonna make that much of a difference. You're only a hair off.
You'd be
Brutally cold Vermont. Sorry, Carol. I know, I remember that cold. My hometown got, what did they say, 11 inches?
I almost want to try that bigger round, but because what I want to do is I want to do a pour. But I want
So you're going to give me your Michael's gift card so I can spend
So
more
we can
money
go
at Hobby
buy-
Lobby.
so we can go buy canvas.
I just ordered some more canvas from Hobby Lobby. Oh, and canvas is on sale this week, guys, at Hobby Lobby. You can get the hexagons, the classics, the rounds, the triangles. It's canvas.
Okay, so I've never done a round before. This is new for me. Color choices. Who wants to see non-green colors?
Sharon, that's a Healthy Choice steamer tray that Alan put push pins in the bottom to make it up off the canvas.
And we even ate the food that was in it before we.
Christopher did. Purple and green, sea mist, paints gray,
Purple.
gold, orange, brown, green and gold, teal, aqua, gold, old gold, something metallic. We have it taped down. It's not like really stuck. Why? He'll be able to spin it from underneath, but he cannot touch that canvas.
I could. I usually do. I think I've used the banding wheel about 3 times.
So are you doing one color at a time, or are you doing a dirty pour? Now, once he's done spinning, Maria, he can lift it up off of there to tilt it.
Ruh-roh.
What? You need more gloves?
My last
or I
2
can-
gloves.
thank you. I'll get you. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Teal.
You're hilarious.
I'm slow.
Yeah, you're slow, all right. Gosh, even these are cold. That's it. I'm putting plastic there tonight. Monica wants to know why you tease her with 9 greens.
9 greens.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
because didn't you count them one night and tell her how many we had? We got more than 9, Monica. We have like 14.
Did you count the flash too?
Oh, I didn't count the flash. 16, 18. 18. Probably 18.
Turquoise is kind of a green.
Oh, she said, you said. Who needs to see the 9 greens for?
No, I said non-green.
Non-green.
N-O-N.
She heard it wrong. So
Nah, I probably just didn't enunciate properly.
you always pull that red out, don't you?
What red?
That burgundy.
I love that color.
I know you do. I hope you use it all because I'm not mixing it again.
I know.
See, Lisa said she heard you say 9 too.
None. I must not enunciate.
No, Brian, 18 bottles of green paint. We have different shades of green.
Okay, so the color choices. Someone was calling for purple. I have Liquitex Brilliant Purple. For Monica and all the green lovers, I chose Lucas Viridian. It's not a true green, but
It's also known as phthalo green, guys. Kendra's already telling you.
thank you, Kendra. Deco Art Rose Gold. I was hearing a call for metallic. We're going to Deco Art Teal Metallic. Plain black with silicone.
Lamp black.
Lamp black.
Lamp black.
From Creative Inspirations.
Very good.
And my favorite, Bare Divine Wine.
It's bare house paint, guys. Maria's telling you too. You're faking. Do you hear that, guys? We did, Nina. We actually did a review on it. I actually liked it. It's just a little expensive is all. I did not like the pouring top coat at all. Yes, they are, Brian. We have treadmill silicone in all those bottles.
If I'm a little goofy tonight, guys, I apologize, but I got about 3 hours sleep. So.
Yes, he's lack of sleep tonight.
Not excuses.
So if you guys watched my paint mixing video, I did the bare house paints, if you remember. That is still from that paint mixing video. We have not refilled that bottle. So this is just my way of showing you how long paints can last and actually still work. Deco Art's top coat is very wasteful. When all that's falling off there, you can't reuse it. So you're wasting like I would say.
I think I need a hint of white.
The Divine Wine, Diane. It's the maroon color. Brian, I use 2 drops. I use 1 drop per ounce. I'm sorry, 1 drop per 2 ounces.
Trick is going to be not having the tape stick to my gloves.
Hey, Raphael. Love that 3-piece set you did, by the way. you're kind of doing a dirty spinning floor. You're not spinning very hard.
I'm trying to concentrate on my pour.
Leah's like, add sand before Nate has a coronary. He wanted you to use sand instead of white. Yeah, I did one too, Jeannie. I did the, it was just like a traveling dirty pour with a spin. They want you to spin it, Alan. Keep going, because you need to get it over that edge.
It's gone over the edge.
No, I have not Darnell, but my fear is it'll yellow if it's something new coming out. Yeah, some people get dizzy watching the spinning.
I don't want to get any paint in the bottles, so I'm moving them back just a little.
Are you going to spin it again?
I'm going to spin it.
Okay, if you get dizzy, close your eyes. Nate.
We got to motorize this thing.
They have those, remember the old-fashioned spinners when we were kids? They have the battery-operated ones. It's so dark. You should have used sand.
Should use a little more gold. Now, I'm just curious. What would happen if I went?
That is a potter's wheel, Carol. Well, not an electric one, but it is a banding wheel that they use for pottery. Tried a turntable, Shelly. I tried making one with an old fan. They just spin too fast.
I have a lazy Susan I'm going to try too. Because
that's worse than that. You're making a mess.
I'm good at that. You know that. The good thing is I wasn't able to spin it fast enough to get it on the walls.
So you're not going to leave it that dark, are you? I would put a lighter pour over top of it and spin it out again. You put too much black in, I think. Lisa, we spray the cups with WD-40 silicone spray. It makes it much easier to clean the cups out if you're washing and reusing. I can, Lynette. I can see your comments. The problem with putting paint on it now and spinning it is it's not going to I want to say flow out to the edges because it doesn't really have any other paint to take with it because he spun it already.
We're gonna see what happens though. I have an idea. Everybody hold their breath.
You should see the steam coming off the top of his head right now because he's thinking so hard.
There's no steam. So
you have a brilliant idea?
I didn't say brilliant.
Oh, okay.
I had an idea. Artist Loft Naples yellow. Lucas Sand for Nate. And back to the Deco Art rose gold.
All right, so now you need something to contrast that or it's going to be too light. Use more of that peacock.
With the purple?
Peacock.
The divine wine.
The teal.
The
Either
teal
the
metallic?
teal or the red or the wine.
Okay. I think I got plenty of teal already on there.
We don't have problems with cracking, Lynette. Maybe 1 out of 100, we might get one that has a couple cracks in it, but we use 2 different additives to our paint, so we don't get any cracking. We need to put a popsicle stick on that so that you can spin it.
Is that what we need?
Yeah, the Marble Lazy Susans work really well because they're heavy, so they keep spinning. Oh no, Maria's back though. You're back though. Take the tray out though. Yeah, Heather Wright has done a few acrylic pours using the rolling pin that were awesome.
What are you talking about, Darnell? You see a mess. I just want to see if I can give it one more good spin.
With the salad spinner, Alan, not yours. Yeah, it looks much better.
It's not as dark.
No, it's not as dark. Is that gold or the yellow showing?
It's a combination of the gold.
You know, you could do layer upon layer.
I know,
upon
that's
layer.
what I was thinking.
Yeah. Because now you could go in with that divine wine and some gold and add just another layer.
He's going back
Here he goes. Divine wine and gold. Not a lot of not a lot though. I don't think it's going to be enough, Al, because you want it to come out just a little bit more, so you need just another shot of each.
Can I borrow your shot glass?
No. April's saying, walk away, Ellen.
this quart of black. Because most of my black has been inundated.
Quickly. Just dump and go.
Don't rush.
I'm just telling you to dump and go because it will spin out faster. I have not, Maria. Monica, that was the reason I bought that banding wheel, was to do albums for clocks. But I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, so.
I think that should spin out just to get a little of the excess paint out.
I mean, you really have to spin that out. Come on, Wiggles. Go ahead, hit it with the touch. We have a few people that are hypnotized now. So when I say ding dong, you will quack like a dog.
What do you think, guys?
I'll tell me stop. Stop. Let me look at it up close. I can only see it on the screen. That's interesting. Can I skewer it a little? In the middle?
You and your skewer.
Skewers. This is really pretty here. Where that rose gold is, that's going to dry really pretty. It's all yours. I'm not touching it.
I'm going to touch it, but only to wipe the edges.
When I say pour, you will all wake up. 1, 2, 3, pour. Nate's quacking.
Nate, you quacked me up.
They want to see it up close.
Yep. I was always interested to see what would happen when you try to layer paint upon wet paint.
Catherine, it's a round canvas from Hobby Lobby. I believe that's a 12-inch.
It's going to be really interesting to see how this thing dries.
And that center is flowing into a little bit by itself now. Look at the mess.
Ah, yes, the mess.
Carrie, we go through that too with Mr. Ed. He has on a schedule.
What's that?
Her dogs are telling her that it's free time.
Thank you for bearing with me on that little experiment.
That was rough.
That wasn't rough. The rough part is going to be dealing with you after we have to clean up all these bottles that have paint splattered on.
That's what the baby wipes are for right here. You did it. I didn't do it. I did, Elaine. I didn't think what her name was at first. We are taking it to the post office tomorrow, and we will ship it tomorrow.
On our way to
go
an
get
afternoon
my little procedure done tomorrow. Yes, Nate.
What's Nate telling you?
My reverse pour. So my next pour is a request from Mr. Nate. Well, an idea. Judy, we put socks on Eddie the other day because they have grippies on the bottom and he's always sliding on the laminate. So like for the first, was it maybe 5 minutes, he walked funny, but after that, where are you going with that mess? After that, he got used to them.
What mess?
The drippy turntable.
I couldn't just put it on the floor. Well, I could have, but
April's telling you, clean them bottles, Alan.
I did, April.
'Anytime I buy him, Eddie, something that he doesn't know what it is, he just like lays down like, what do you got? What are you going to do to me now?
Rolls over on his back, says, I give up.
Yep, he gives up. So I got him on him.
And then he pranced around for about 10 minutes, like dogs do when they get their first pair of socks. It's all you, huh?
I know, it's all me.
Diane Tucker says, put socks on a cat and then stand back and watch.
I used to put tape on his cat's paws. Okay, I found one. My goodness. I have to rearrange all these things. 14 by 14, right? All right, because it's Martin Luther King Day, I'm going to do a reverse swipe with rainbow colors, but we are going to puddle out the rainbow.
Catherine Poole says she finally broke down. I got some 10 by 20s the other week when Michael's had them on sale. Now she's scared.
Don't be scared. I hope you're going to do some flipping drags. Remember, less paint is best.
10 by 20s were good for diptychs too.
Yes. And for dirty pours too.
Truth Seeker wants to know, puddle out. You're blurry right now.
Oops. Better?
That's better. Catherine says, of course. That's why she got them. She adores F&Ds. Who was it that had the moose the other day? At the auction, they had to go let their moose out.
Judy. Judy's dog's name is Moose. Well, she calls him the Moose. I want brilliant red or bright red.
Yep.
Okay, then I need a blue and a green. I think we'll use Hooker's green. Yes, I said Hooker's.
Like the color of money, right?
Money. All right, do I have them in the right order? I think so.
Zeus the moose.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Look at Nate. Fun fact, MLK Jr. originally used rainbow flag to represent unity.
Okay, we are going to start with diaxazine violet.
We have a question from Patricia Coat about how much paint does it take for a 12 by 12, I believe she meant canvas, ounce-wise for minimal paint waste.
Well, you use 1 ounce for every 16 square inches. So a 4x4 is 1 ounce. Alan, come on, do the math for me because I'm pouring.
Do what?
1 ounce for every 4x4. So it'd be four. She said 12 by 12 canvas. 4 ounces.
1 ounce for every 4x4.
Oh, you're right, 9. Plus, you want to add about an ounce for each side. You could probably get away with 2 extra ounces for all 4 sides.
Tracy.
So I'm gonna do another layer only because I don't want the green to take over. Jeannie did a reverse swipe on her channel. Came out beautiful. Beautiful colors.
Time for some chai tea.
Okay. Grab my tool of choice. And I am going to use black. We're just going to go around this puddle. I saw a clump. Maybe it was a bubble. I thought it was a bubble. Yeah, it was a bubble. So on reverse swipe, I grab the paint and pull it over. Whoops. I probably could use more. Sticking. So what I'm doing is pretty much a sandwich pour. We're just encasing that rainbow. I call it a reverse swipe though because you're swiping the paint over. Clean up as I go. All right, let me get a little torch first. Warm up that paint. It's very cold.
Very well.
Cold. It's chilly. And we're going to start stretching it out. And hopefully all of our colors will start showing up.
Truth Seeker wants to know, any silicone?
There's silicone in all the paints.
And Jody wants to know, in the black too?
No, not in the black. The black is a base paint. That is the only paint that we mix that has water in it too. Our paints do not contain water. We do not break our binders down. I don't know, Mr. Nate. Sounded good on paper. I'm just kidding. We'll see what comes up. I see it trying.
You want the banding wheel?
No, I don't want the banding wheel.
Get a little excess paint on?
No. When I use black paint, I feel like I'm playing in blood because you can see it on your gloves so much.
Maria, she used the regular black base. Not the Roman silk. Okay, so here's a question from Savvy Martinez. Why doesn't the black just mix with the other paint?
Because we pulled it over top. We didn't mix it into, we just pulled it over the top. And at the end tonight, before we leave, I'm going to pull this back out so you can see how much more it develops.
Good night, Kathy. Get some rest.
Because it's not playing very nice right now. There's still quite a bit of paint on there. It's wanting to come up. I think I'm just going to leave it alone because by the time we're done tonight, all of this should be popping up through. Because black and white are heavy paints that like to sink to the bottom. And that's what creates cells for you too. If you're not using silicone, you'll get cells from the white and the black. Especially the white. Certain metallics will give you cells too if you're not using silicone.
Where'd your yellow and orange go?
They're under there. They're coming.
Red, I can see.
They're coming. So I need to keep this in the front. So I'll be able to pull it back out when we're done. Even the purple's here too.
So Tracy Smith says, Christina, doesn't it make a difference that black doesn't have silicone in it and the other does? That's the reason they didn't mix it, isn't it?
No. Because the black is sitting on top. If I was putting black as a base, like in the bottom of a flip cup, you'd want silicone in it. So it will rise up through the other colors. Silicone wants to come to the top. So it'll push its way through anything to come to the top. When I look at it on the screen, there are so many color bubbles. But when I look at up close here, it doesn't look like that much. So I'll bring this back before we leave so you can see how much more it develops.
He's showing us on the hookers flashing.
The hookers greens.
Anything but $1.
Anything for $1? You're hilarious. You're so funny. Bottles are getting low on some colors. I get excited because I can't wait to put fresh paint up. But see this? I don't like this.
Why do you do that?
Well, I don't normally use yellow, Alan, so I already know the guilty party is sitting right next to me here.
Where? It's just you and me.
Mhm. Do you decide what you're going to do?
Yes, Jeannie. I don't know what I did. I must have done something.
Who uses red? You're so busted. Look at these bottles. Mhm.
I haven't painted since last Monday. Monday's.
I haven't cleaned the bottles because I haven't mixed paint. Just admit it. That you did it.
Brenda says, "What's with the paint that at least you stick? Do you have a problem with your paint cracking?"
No. We very rarely get a painting that cracks.
But one thing to keep in mind is in this colder weather.
Oh, yeah. Dry them indoors if you're painting in your garage or in your shed or wherever. You want to be at least 68 degrees.
Because cold weather will cause paint to crack.
Yes, I lost one of my very favorite paintings. I have a video out there of it. To a cold weather snap. Actually, I lost 2 paintings that day. The other one I really wasn't too concerned about, but that one made me cry because I cannot even get close to doing it again.
Kim Rody wants to know if you'll come to her house and help her clean up.
Clean your bottles. I don't clean. I'm a cleaning lady now. It's very hard for me to have that too. I don't go behind her though. I'm learning my lesson. Okay.
Alrighty.
Val, use alcohol. It gets it off much quicker.
You're not going to get mad at me if I can score on one, are you?
No, not at all. Those are 8x8s.
Are they 8x8?
Yeah. I have a whole another package. Yeah, use them because I don't ever use the 8x8s. There you go. I'll set up just for you.
Just for me. She even replaced my box of gloves. Isn't she special?
Tracy said you can use her bottles any day. She'll never know it. I take it they have paint on them.
Okay, so another idea I've been playing with. I've done diptychs. I've done the triptychs.
Have you done a triptych?
Yeah, I did one.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah.
We're going quads.
Me too, Monica.
What's that?
I want to clean Marcy's bottles.
You just leave Marcy alone.
Oh, I don't have anything against Marcy. I love her. I always wonder how she can tell what colors in the bottle.
Well, that is a good question.
So, what do you call a forfer?
A quad. But Twitch.
Yeah, Jake's been trying to get me to go on Twitch.
Twitch one.
hot. Spicy.
Spicy's here. Do you have any words of wisdom for today? I always try to share words of wisdom. And I used all mine today at work, so.
Well, let's see. It's 10:15. Time you. Yeah, we're not doing
do. Do the theme from Jeopardy. Colors, colors, colors. Any suggestions for colors? I like that, Cecilia. Art washes away the soil of everyday life.
I think I had that hanging up here at one time that Val gave me. Sand, copper.
Nina says a quadriptych. I like that. Well, I was also discussing with Tina the other day about
Rose madder, Naples yellow, and black.
Doing a puzzle pour of taking a number of 2x2s or 3x3s and putting those together.
What do you think you are, John Beckley?
No.
He uses 5 canvases.
Yeah, but he uses all different sizes.
Yeah.
And I don't have 300,000 following me either.
mauve.
Mauve.
No, you usually say mauve.
Mauve. Okay, so I'm sorry. We're getting off track. Colors again? Earth tones.
He wants you to use mauve. She wants you to use mauve. Mauve, sand, gold. That actually would be beautiful. Mauve, sand, gold. What are you looking for? Mauve is right next to that purple you just touched. Mauve. Sand is down on the bottom shelf. No, over there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's on top shelf now. I did fit it in. Top shelf on the end. It's light. It's sand. It's white. It's almost white.
I already used that one.
Gold.
Soho gold.
Gold. Nina said butter.
Craft Smart gold. Because we have 2 different golds here. We have Soho gold, and then we have Craft Smart.
I like this Craft Smart gold. It's a prettier gold.
Okay. What else? We need more.
You
More
could probably
color.
do that. Put that divine wine in there too to make it a little darker against that mauve.
Wow.
And
Olive green.
no,
Payne's gray. Yeah.
now terracotta would definitely clash because that's more orangey. You could do what do you got?
Payne's gray.
No.
Yes.
Well, you're doing it then, so I'm not helping you now. I'm done. I was just gonna say Van Dyke Brown.
That was right next to. That's what I meant to grab. It was right
Oh,
next
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
Payne's
okay.
gray.
Five colors is plenty. I don't like to use silver and gold in the same painting because they tend to muddle together.
The tough part is going to be trying to. It's almost like you would have to mount those on a cardboard. I'm not going to do it, but.
We can have Dan do them on wood for us. Let's see what it looks like first.
Okay.
Yes, if you haven't subscribed yet, click below and hit that bell so you'll know I put the next video up. I was very bad last week. I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't do any videos last week. Uh-oh, Monica's got a new best friend.
Who's that?
Brian. Because he's picking all the colors she likes. She's such a bandwagon jumper.
Now, should I go with the base? I still think I need something.
What are you doing? What technique are you doing?
I'm gonna do a dirty pour with 2 cups.
You're gonna need more than 2 cups. You need 3. If
Nah.
you don't use the third one, you don't use it, but you need to have 3 because you may need to place color. Monica, I'll make that announcement in the Barrage Posse for you today.
That's gonna kill that Bear Divine Wine. You're gonna have to go buy some.
Good. I know I still have some in a jar. We're not going, Kim.
Going where?
To Florida to the pouring convention.
We've got probably our busiest calendar ever.
We've never had this many trips planned ever.
Okay, so we're gonna start out with the Bear Divine Wine. You've probably been waiting to hear that sound from this bottle.
Is Stephanie Brown still here?
Lucas Sand.
Good night, Monica. Good luck.
Good night, Monica. We'll miss you.
Monica Strickland.
Oh, I thought. We'll still miss you, Monica.
I don't
Lucas
think Stephanie's in.
Mauve.
I'll have Stephanie Brown put all the information for that pouring convention in Florida because she's one of the teachers for it, and so is Sandra Lett and Corey Coben. Is it Corey Coben? There's quite a few. It's a lot of workshops.
Craft Smart Gold.
Hi, Carrie. Put too much in a layer. That's why you get the problems that you have.
I have no problems.
All you do is cover the last color.
And finally, Lucas Van Dyke Brown.
Brian, that is Lucas Acrylics from Jerry's Artorama.
Just want a hint of white in that too. What do you think? No?
No, you have sand. So
Give it a little swirl.
So he says he's doing a dirty pour. I'm just hoping he has enough paint, because when I do a dirty pour on a canvas that big, I use bigger cups, and I do use at least 3 full.
It's equal to a 12 by 12
You can
canvas.
always mix up one more if you need more. What did you say? That's a 16 by 16.
No, there's 6 by 6 canvas.
They're 8 by 8s.
I thought there were 6 by 6s.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
You should have done 4 cups, and you've got 3 different size cups there.
I have the equivalent amount of paint.
Yeah, yeah, he's doing a ribbon pour, Shelly. Lisa, come join the Parage and we'll get that information for you. Stephanie is a member there. Yeah, you're going to need 2 more cups now. 2 more big ones. You don't want to overstretch. I know I'm loving the colors. It just needs more paint. Can you remember what order you did it in?
Paint left.
You got gadgets coming out of the bin.
What?
Nothing, I'll get it. Don't worry about it.
What was it?
The egg separator. Oh, that's why, because you were going to run out of mauve.
No, this is the divine wine.
Oh, that's fine. You got enough in there anyways. I'm kind of worried about the whole Floetrol issue as well, because we'll have to find another pouring medium to use with the glue. But I think it's because of medical reasons, because people are complaining about headaches and shortness of breath, and their throats are burning, their eyes are watering, and I think all these people are probably calling Flood to complain, and they may be pulling it off the shelves. I buy sample sizes, Lisa. The little, what are they? 8-ounce jars, I think.
Which ones?
Those little bear samples.
She is empty. So I need something more.
I used to use the White House paint for a base, but I really like, yeah, Floetrol, Brian. I really like the Creative Inspiration jugs of white. Yeah, it's after heating it up. Yep, I think that might be one of my coughing reasons. I think it might be part of my allergies. Because you don't smell what is dangerous. It's just the fumes, the vapors. can put a few different. Be careful with that purple. Go with the crimson red. Yeah, that's about your closest. No. The purple red.
The rose madder.
Yeah, you could do rose madder. That'll work. When we say Soho or Lucas or Creative Inspirations, those are brand names.
Close.
You know, Nate, a lot of people were telling me about M1 when I first started pouring. I've never tried it. GAC 800 is really expensive. We buy it all when we go. If there's 6 gallons there, we buy them all.
What?
Flow truck.
No, we don't buy it all.
We buy them all. When I first started painting, all I used was glue and water with my paint, and I got cracking. So I decided to take the water out, but I needed something else to thin the paint, and that's when I started using the flow drop. Yeah, if you're wearing a respirator, it won't hurt you. But also, if you're doing it in your house, I worry about people who have birds, because birds are so let's just say if your bird dies, you'll know why, because they are the most sensitive creatures on earth. Yes, Elmer's glue all, not the washable school glue.
So birds are more sensitive than men.
Definitely. Men aren't sensitive.
Yippee! I got two bottles I can clean now.
I think you might have enough. I'm not sure. Tilt the one with the most paint on it first, and you can let it drip down on the edges of the one underneath it.
This one has the most paint.
I am too, Beth.
What's that?
Chemical sensitive. There's a lot of meds that I can't take because of the chemicals. And it's not just the pouring mediums that you're heating up paint too. Think about all the pigment in the paint. They're metallics and, stones, and is it safe to heat that stuff too? If you don't have to use a torch, don't use it. Make me nervous when you put two canvases together like that.
just make you nervous. Period.
Nervous. We have a lot of Monicas in here. Baby, that looks so pretty. I love dirty pours.
The dirtier, the better.
He could tip these each separately, but he's trying to keep the pattern between the two. I need to buy some clips so you can clip them all together and then take them apart. Yeah, I think you'd have to get some little C-clamps to put on the back. I'll have to look next time we go to the hardware store. I should say my toy store. I don't think that would work because those canvases, the frames on them are what, an inch wide? I don't think they have any binder clips that are that big that would lay flat. But C-clamps would work because you could lay them flatter. I get excited when I walk in Home Depot. Katie's here. Hi, Katie. Shelly, they look like a C, but then they have this little twister thing on the bottom to make them smaller. I know, right, Val? It's my other craft store.
What's that?
Home Depot. Yeah, you could do that. Put a piece of cardboard on the back and push the push pins through all the way to the canvas. Oh. Smart thinking.
Who thought of that?
That was Mary Ellen.
Good thinking, Mary Ellen.
Or you could have put them on the cookie rack and you could have let the pins go through the holes.
This one's going to be difficult.
You should have done that one first. Anita, is that on Amazon? Well, I paid, what, $28, $29 for 2 gallons?
Of what?
Blue oil.
Yeah, about $14.50.
Mary Ellen said 25 years in a machine shop. Monica, we use both the blue oil and the Floetrol, but you could use just the blue oil, but you're going to have to use water. So you want to make sure you're using a better paint and not craft paint, so you won't get as much cracking. Yeah, if you go to the hardware store and ask for a seat clamp, yeah, they'll tell you what it is. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry about my hairy arms, guys and gals. The problem with not using the base paint is the paint has a tendency to fold over. So I'm losing some cell activity that was really, really cool on this left side, on my left side.
Kendra's not hairy, but manly. Yeah, if he would have put a base down, he could have just left it like that, but he didn't put a base down. Sonia, I use 1 part paint, 1 part glue, and 2 to 4 parts of Floetrol for paint pouring. No water. If you're using craft paint, it's all equal parts, 2, 2, 2. Now on the base paint is different. I use 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and I do use water on the base paint. Because we just use it for flowing purposes. These girls are all on those links tonight. Yay. Who started it with the chocolate?
I think it all started with the Lucas
What? Van Dyke Brown?
Van Dyke Brown.
No, I think of chocolate. Well, that was funny when we went to Jerry's the very first time when I started pouring. I said to the manager, I want a brown paint that looks like chocolate. And that's when he gave me the Lucas Van Dyke Brown. The number of your canvases.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but you're not going to know that when they're dry and in the wrap. It brings up cells. The torch is used to warm up the paint to bring the silicone to the top. Also, we use it to pop the air bubbles from the paint. I don't see it, Kathy.
What are we seeing?
She said the middle corner looks like a puppy dog's head. Are you going to lift them one by one?
Yeah. Now I'm going to do all 4 at once.
Here you go. There is your, oh my goodness, I'm at a loss for words today. Your challenge
What's that?
to lift all 4 at one time.
Well, that's very easy. Just pick up the tray underneath it.
Is that a white edge that you didn't cover over here? Or is that sand? Yeah, and that's gonna dry much darker. That mauve and that brown will dry a lot darker.
This here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a white edge.
Grab some paint off the tray, off the. Yeah, more money.
Dry,
Lisa, we're in Franklinton. Where you at?
Dang, there's another
She's
edge.
in Rocky Mount. Transferred to. Please come home. You can pour paint with me. Rocky Mount's only like what, 45 minutes from here?
About that.
I see that, Nikki. I saw the woman in the bottom one.
We have a woman in the bottom.
Yeah, she's got a blindfold on. If you look in the screen, I'll show it to you. We are in North Carolina, Mercedes.
Some call it North Carolina.
Good night, Darnell.
Good night, Darnell.
If Alan hurries, I can do another Boilermaker.
Can't rush perfection.
Perfection. We have two of our moderators tonight have dual brains tonight. They're putting the same links up. Wilmington. Good night, Judy.
Last but not least, number 4.
The woman. All right, look in the screen. I'll show you. Look. Look in the screen, Alan. See her? There's her mouth, her nose, and her blindfold.
Not see it. Sorry.
Yeah, I do, Kathy. It's the cardboard that it came in. I cut it out of the box, and then I put a plastic tablecloth over it. Good night, Jeannie.
Good night, Jeannie.
Yeah, I see that one little eye underneath, like.
Interesting to see how this dries.
I'll show you guys in a second. As soon as Alan takes care of his blood bath.
My what?
Your blood bath.
My blood bath. Look at those skins. Earth tones.
Well, I'll
Also
tell
known
you,
as
after I was gluing
mud.
cabochons today on skins, I'm like, oh, I have way too many skins. I say that about tiles, too. Ashton's here. We're doing one more, Ashton. Wait, before you do that. Okay, so when you get your washing machine tray in, it comes in a cardboard box. Cut one side and stick it in your tray, and it'll cover up the grooves and give you a level working surface. Oh. Are we back? Okay.
Good old snap always works.
Alan did. He snapped his fingers. It was a bad buffer, wasn't it?
Well, I've got a couple people still saying.
It's still buffering.
Nate's back. Deanna says buff.
I need that. A drop of that stuff again.
Still buffering. Shelly's back.
Buff the magic dragon.
Brian's here. Cecilia's back. Shelly said she couldn't get back in, but they're back. They're back.
Okay.
No more buff. Good here. Back. Oregon is back. Yeah, we got scared too. We haven't had that happen.
I know, because we really wanted to do this last Boilermaker. Boilermaker.
Welcome, Olympia. First time catching us live. Glad you could join us.
Okay, we're going to be using black this time. So I want to use the Craftsmart Deep Bronze Metallic.
Cindy Johnson's here. Hello, Cindy.
I think I'll follow that with some rose gold, although we may lose the rose gold. We'll put some champagne pearl on top of that, and I'm going to put a couple of flash colors in there.
Nikki Miller said this is her first live too. Welcome, Nikki.
Sorry, we're buffering in and out, but it has a lot to do with the weather too, probably. So I'm going to do some purple flash.
Good night, Catherine.
And back with some bronze. And we'll try some of the green flash.
Nikki wants to know, do we put silicone in all your paints or just
Yes.
the ones you want to float through?
Everything we use in bottles is already mixed with silicone. Our base paints don't have silicone, and on our bottles that don't have silicone, it will say no silicone on it.
Caitlin Harold said it's her first live, and Deanne Padello, I think I pronounced that correct. It's her first live too. Welcome. If you haven't already done that, don't forget to subscribe below.
I'm going to go back with some purple. Some bronze. Some rose gold. And some champagne. Okay. So we have our shot glass filled. So now all we need is our cup.
Oh, you're welcome.
That looked clumpy.
Sherry says, where did you hear about the Floetrol going off the market?
There's been a lot of talk about it. I'm just checking. I have to make sure that was an air bubble and not a clump. All right, it was an air bubble. We're good. It better have been an air bubble because I saw it again.
Lynette Allen wants to know, do you base coat all your canvases since most of your paint has silicone?
We only use a base coat if we're doing a flip and drag or a bottle bottom pour. But if you're just doing a flip cup or a dirty pour, you don't need to put a base coat down.
Lisa Alexander says her first live. She learned a lot tonight, and she says thanks. Hope to see you this week.
We're here every Monday night.
Every Monday night.
So we're going to take the shot glass and we're going to drop it in. I don't need to add any more.
Does paint get clumpy when it gets old?
It may be the paint coming off the walls of your bottle or container that you keep it in. Like, we have this emerald green here. On this side it's fine, but on this side it's dried paint there. So we just watch when we shake it. If we see it come loose, we won't use it because that means we'll have clumps in our painting.
So did that.
I think it did. I think it did.
Give you a little extra sun.
Thank you for that. So I'm just going to lift it up. Take the shot glass out. I don't like the way that tips over. That one's not as pretty as the other one was. Oh, it's pretty on the side though.
Monica Smith wants to know, did y'all do another of these at the beginning?
We
This is new
did.
to me.
Yep, we did a white one. First
Actually,
painting.
You were going to show that.
The reverse swipe I'm going to when I'm done with this.
This way, yeah.
I don't know if I like that there, Al.
What?
Your toy chest.
I got to put those toys away.
Oh, that's what I ran into.
Yeah.
He's making it dangerous. My workspace is dangerous. I'm going to call OSHA. All right, let me roll it around a little bit and then torch it and see.
Roll it around.
Uh-huh.
Deb says, looks like Pink Panther.
There it is.
What?
It was right. There was a clump.
Oh, gross.
I knew I saw it.
What was it?
Just a clump of paint.
Is it a boogie?
No, it's that when it dries in the container. So another thing when I'm torching, I never write above my painting. I don't want to inhale any of that stuff.
Everybody's saying the booger.
It was a booger.
Lisa Alexander says maybe you need something to hold the shot glass like a wire screen or something.
Kind of takes away the whole idea of a Boilermaker if you do that though. Because then you're right back to an original sandwich pour.
Uh-oh. Camille says, hey guys, sorry she's late to the party, but she was in a zone mixing paint and lost track of time. Just in time for burgers. Yay me. Sumo wrestler.
Could have used a little more paint.
Angela says, how do I find your Amazon store? I'm having trouble.
We have links. The girls will post it for you. Not much of the green flash showing up for sure.
Look at those ladies are all over it. Posting your link to your Amazon shop. I'm not even excited what I see.
Uh-oh.
It's not dirty by any means. I see a guy's head with a real narrow neck.
Is this his nose?
No. Good night, Katie. Thank you for joining. We normally stream from 9 to 11, usually runs over to about 11:15 when we answer questions, give you any updates that we may have, Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, that cup tipping over kind of kiboshed my middle. Because I got that pile of rose gold there in the middle.
Good night to all those that are leaving us. Have a wonderful night. Get plenty of rest and paint tomorrow.
Paint, paint. Paint, paint,
Somebody
paint.
says, Nina says it's Beavis. Maybe she's calling me Beavis.
Maybe she's calling you Beavis. I'll give you a close-up and then I'm going to show you that swipe we did earlier.
And Judy says it's the guy who blew the booger.
Let me turn it another way.
Melissa, plastic shot glass doesn't have the weight.
Yeah, you want the heavy bottom shot glasses so it'll sink to the bottom. We tried a plastic one, it didn't work.
I definitely think you need to go back to your original position.
I need to get these edgies real quick.
And Lynette says, it's only 9 p.m. Hell, I'm painting tonight. You do that.
I got them all. All right, let me move this one. I'll bring the other one back to show you. I'm going to move those canvases. Thank you. Okay, so this was our rainbow swipe. We got a lot more cells now. So they change a lot within the first hour or so. It's pretty. It's pretty. So if you have questions, now is the time to start posting them in caps so we can see them. We can help you out a little bit before we go.
Because that's what we do.
Because that's how we roll.
I have a little saying that I always try to share with everybody on our lives. Somebody's rolling their eyes at me right now. But knowledge is one of the few things you can share with others and still keep for yourself.
That shouldn't be on the windows. It's too cold.
And get Shelly Anderson rolling her eyes at me too.
Oh, brother. Here we go again.
Okay, Nate, got a question for you.
He does.
What are your quote unquote what not to do's about balloon smashes?
Huh. Keep your base paint thin, Nate. I learned that. And wipe your balloon. And don't fill your balloon all the way. Let's see, what else did I learn? Pick colors that won't muddy.
Size, does size matter?
I noticed on the videos that I've been watching, the puddle ones come out better if you puddle your colors, but you don't want big puddles, you want little puddles. And use different sizes of balloons. I have water balloons now, so I'm going to try more of those. And don't tilt it.
So size does matter.
Size matters.
Lisa Alexander wants to know, what was that color of the bear paint?
Divine Wine. Oh, this is photo paper, satin or gloss finish, and you can drag your paint on here for your skins. We make oodles of these. Are you looking for them? They're not over there. Yeah, I've been gluing all day today. They're right there. Bring that. I'll show you what they look like when they dry. I save them.
She's a hoarder.
I'm not a hoarder.
She's a paint hoarder.
So you can cut them out for jewelry. But I save them all. I probably save it because I could use that spot. But sometimes you'll get some great skins that you can put a glass cabochon on or just cut them out and resin coat the top. Ellen peeled his off from his Crazy 8 pour, put it in here. But they're fun to play with. You get some good ones. So they make nice jewelry. I'm going to be doing a video on Wednesday showing you how to use these. I do have 2 jewelry videos up right now. Showing you how to cut them and use resin for instead of the glass cabochon. But I'm doing another one on Wednesday with snap buttons, and I'll have a coupon code for those products for you guys to order from.
Diane Tucker wants to know, where did you say you get the Van Dyke Brown color?
Van Dyke Brown is Lucas Krill from Jerry's Artorama. They come in, those paints come in bottles.
Roxy wants to know, have you ever considered doing lives 2 nights a week?
We talked about it. We actually talked about Thursdays for resin work, but we have not gotten into the resin a lot yet. So once we get going on that, then we may do 2 a week.
Maybe we should have Alan do a live once a week.
Yeah, Alan should do a live once a week on his channel. So, we don't really have many announcements. We had a great auction Saturday night. Everything's ready to ship. We have 2 that have not contacted me yet. So Marcus or Kim, if you're here, make sure you send us an email to cwaliveauction@yahoo.com. Boy, I'm having a hard time talking today. My head's going. And then we'll probably do another auction in like 4 to 6 weeks. We're going to try to keep it smaller.
60 was a little
Yeah,
too
it was
much.
a little too much. So we decided maybe 30 is probably our best plan.
30, 40.
No, 30. 30. You didn't do all the boxing and invoicing. I did. So,
Barrage Posse, if you have not joined.
yes, join the Barrage Posse if you haven't joined yet.
It's a great place to share.
And meet new artists, and you get all the announcements there, what's happening with our channel as well. We have a lot of new girls starting YouTube channels.
And we're seeing some pretty cool designs from people that are just starting. So,
Yeah, I'm impressed. The talent in our group is amazing.
and it's a caring group too.
Yes, absolutely.
We're
We're a support group for sure.
Absolutely.
If you're going through something and you need prayers or you want someone to talk to, somebody's always there. If you need to talk to me, you just send me a message. I'll get right back to you.
If you're frustrated with your painting,
Yeah, if you need help, just ask. Especially if you're in the group, ask, and someone will be on it within 5-10 minutes. You'll have an answer.
if you want to get any Barrage Posse,
We have Barrage
Merchandise.
Posse t-shirts and tank tops and coffee cups and sweatshirts. Maria had posted that link earlier. Oh, she's already got it up. And from Teespring. I believe Judy had her tank top on in her last video.
oh really?
Yeah. Etsy shop, we have jewelry, paintings, hand-painted beads, coasters. If you're interested in purchasing our artwork, besides the auction venue. We did pull a lot of paintings out of there for the auction, so we'll be putting a lot of new ones in, hopefully by this weekend.
Lynette says she's new. Nothing wrong with being new.
I like newbies,
We
and if
all
you
are
have,
new.
if you're just starting painting, this is the place to be, because we are here to help. Period. If you have a question, we can answer it. Very rarely do we get a question that we can't answer.
Okay. Well, we got a lot of people heading out. So we just wanted to say thank you for joining us.
Robert, on the Barrage Posse, there should be a link under the video. I usually have that right up. Thanks everybody for coming in tonight. We're gonna head out. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I need to get some rest. And we will be posting videos this week on both of our channels. If you have questions that we couldn't answer for you tonight,
I have one question there. Just came in from Laura Fine. Should you torch the Minwax poly and when you are varnishing pictures and tiles?
no, do not torch your varnish. If you need to get bubbles out, you can use a hair dryer for varnish. I don't know if you bake cakes, but if you take your canvas and, let it drop down, the bubbles will pop. But do not just torch, no. You'll burn your varnish. All right, guys. I think that's it. We will see you all later this week. Have a great night. Bye now.
Good night.